All the time.
God is good.
We are here because they want to disciple to the new generation.
Amen.
And as a new generation, yesterday was the first time I actually saw my sister perform here on stage.
Oh, wow.
And I was blown away because every time she's singing in the bathroom, I'm like, shut up. Because either that or she's singing something from Wiz Medusa or Wiz Khalifa, right? Right. So this was different, and I was very happy to see that. So in order to disciple to the new generation, you must find a medium, and that's the medium. And in that medium, we have Trinity. This is Joe. That's my brother Ford, featuring our mentor, our brother Kirky. And I'm Sinclair.
Here I am to say that here I stand today, reborn, renewed, generation for Christ. Oh, so here I am to say,
Sing it.
oh, here I stand today, reborn, renewed, generation for
Sing it again, sing it again, sing it again.
I don't think it hurt.
I don't think they heard you. Sing it again.
Here I am to say, here I stand today, oh, reborn, renewed, generation for Christ.
Here's the medium. This is Sinclair with a new remedy. Come through, God's melody. Never had one, you gotta get to. Learn a verse that speaks so fluid. Ghanaian born, so I know how to do it. From the bottom to the top I came. G.O.D. inspired my game to spit this fire full of flames. So the next time you see me and I'm smiling, it's not my deeds or my swag, I'm styling. It's the omnipotent God who's buying with the sun, with his blood, who died and saved me from my sins. No lying, yesterday is gone, done crying, eyes up in the sky. I'm climbing straight up to the throne. Who's coming with me, with me, with me? Who's coming with me, with me, with me? Running back one, yesterday is gone, I'm crying, eyes up in the sky. I'm climbing straight up to the throne. Who's coming with me, with me, with me? Who's coming with me, with me, with me? Cause any problem small to a giant. The devil tried me and found me defiant. Live in the spirit cause the flesh is dying. No longer grounded cause the day from flying. A generation for Christ. A generation for Christ. She's singing y'all, a generation for Christ. 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 Check it. Said in my life I had a lot of fear, but I never fear too much because God is near. Day to day I praise his name till the day he comes again. Keep it locked in this godly game. Chronologically, literally, I keep it biblical, morally, spiritually. I see the miracle. The wall stress and stress, and that's the implication. Every day the test, the Lord participate. The Lord's come back, yeah, he will be back. The Lord's come back, yeah, he will be back. But for what? A generation for Christ. A generation for Christ. A generation for Christ. Get up, get up. A generation for Christ. 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 Sing it. A generation for Christ. A generation for Christ. Back then, the devil had made my flesh weak. From my soul I felt my spirit begin to leak. So I lifted my head and I looked to the sky. And I prayed to the Most High. And I cried singing, Lord, why? Oh why does life pass me by? From my head to my feet, Lord, I fear my defeat. With my knees to the floor, I can do no more. Leave it all to you. I await my rescue. There is nothing that you can but I must repeat. From my head to my feet, Lord, I fear my defeat. With my knees to the floor, I can do no more. Lord, to you, I await my rescue. There is nothing that you can but first I must repent. So sing it. rich for Christ.